Joining me now, William Burg, president of the Preservation Sacramento. Good morning to you. So let's talk a little bit about why choose this specific neighborhood?
Well, the Washington School neighborhood encompasses two different historic districts centered around the school, and it's unique both for its architecture and the social history of the neighborhood. We choose a different neighborhood every year throughout the city. Last year we did a mid-century modern neighborhood. This year we wanted to focus on the central city, and so Washington neighborhood seemed like a great choice.
And what style are we looking at? It's like I see these homes and I think like Victorian era, correct?
Yes, Victorian era it's a description of an era, but there are a lot of different Victorian styles. All four of the homes on this year's tour are what's called the Queen Anne style. It's popular in the 1880s, 90s, and early 20th century, and they tend to be those houses that look like a wedding cake.
Right, right. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Are a lot of these houses, are they period? They're from that period, or have they been, are they a bit newer, but were traditional?
The neighborhood's like a Whitman sampler of architecture, so there's a variety, and part of a walk-through city is it's a walk-through time. So you see some 19th century, some 20th century, and some 21st century. So it is old and new Washington neighborhood.
Some of these homes, have the owners like really stayed true to the style of that building?
The idea with Sacramento's preservation regulations is the outside is supposed to look relatively original, but you're free to paint it any color. The inside is up to the owner, so there's a lot of variety in terms of the craftsmanship that they wanted to preserve, or in some cases, if the interior had been damaged, bringing it back to life in their own way.
Now, one of the kind of nuggets here that people probably really be interested in, they're actually going to get to see the Dorothea Puente, one of the most notorious people here in Sacramento. The Dorothea Puente home, correct?
That's one of the homes on the tour, yes.
Very good. Now, how did that come about?
Well, I actually went to a wedding reception there. A friend of mine got married, and his aunt and uncle bought the house. And initially, they had decided they were going to try to just conceal the history of it until the tour bus pulled up and people got off and started taking photographs. So they thought, we can't avoid the legacy of this house. But what it is today, it's a loving family home that's been restored. It's a place where people live and part of a neighborhood, and that's what we're trying to emphasize is the potential for these places.
Sounds fascinating. Really, really interesting. So if you guys are interested in buying tickets, we can put that information up there. Tickets are how much?
$30 for members, $40 for the general public.
Very good. September 20th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You'll see 4 homes, 2 commercial buildings as well, not typically open to the public, with some secrets inside that you're going to get to see for the first time publicly. And again, tickets $30 for members, $40 for non-members. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Randy.